Hey y'all, it's Honey Priestess. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to the fam. Subscribe, do all those lovely things. This is going to be the air sign reading for November 2019. Air sign romance reading for 2019. This is a romance reading. This is not just a general love reading. So if anything comes through this particular reading, it's going to support romance, okay? Not just general relationships. If you want to do that, I get love messages in the general readings too, but other messages come through there. So focus on that if you don't want to know about your romance situation, whether you're single with no prospects or you've been in a relationship forever or somewhere in between. This might be for you, okay? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All of my other disclaimers are down below, okay? I just want to say, y'all, okay, this is my ninth attempt to do this video. I tried 3 spreads across 2 days. Okay? Okay. All right. There's stuff going on in the background. If you hear it, you hear it. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. But I have had to stop the video multiple times because of noise. Noise. And I think there's a reason for that. Okay, I didn't know why it happened so often. I was about to lose my mind. I almost felt like I wasn't supposed to do this reading. But I was like, nah. It's my first time doing the readings. Like, I'm not just gonna not do a whole sign collective. That being said, I think the message in that is that you guys need to cut out the noise, okay? Don't talk too much. Just shut up. If you have something cute going on, and there's something cute going on here, I'm gonna let you know now because I have some of the cards out. Just shut up. Don't tell anybody about it. If you do tell people about it, keep it in your circle. Either they are sworn to secrecy because they're your best friend or your confidant or your personal reader and they keep information confidential. Whatever the case is, you need to lay low. I don't know why it's so important. I was just talking to a friend about this. This retrograde is on one. I don't know why it's so important for y'all to do that. I don't know why it's so important for y'all to do that. Some of you guys are in some situations that don't make no damn sense. I'm gonna just tell you right now, it doesn't make any damn sense. To the point that other people might tell you you're tripping, but intuitively you're like, no, I'm not. You just gotta lay low. You can't tell anybody about what's going on. I was just talking to a friend about this. You cannot tell anybody what's going on, or tell the wrong people rather. But if you tell more than like 2, 3, 4 people, like 4 is even like pushing it. Like, you really need to keep it tight, okay? So yeah, some of you guys are in situations like that. Others of you are just meeting someone new, and there's somebody around you who wouldn't want this for you, so you need to shut up. You may not know who that person is yet, but you just need to shut up, okay? With that, let's get into this reading, right? Okay. So the first card is, I'm using the Romance Angels deck, and then we're going to clarify that and get some advice at the end, okay? So I have an engagement card. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I have past life relationship. I've gotten this a couple times, so some serious stuff going down. You have known each other before. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. And heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discussing your feelings with each other. At the bottom of the deck, we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Underneath that, children, your love life is being affected by children. Underneath that, separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. All right, y'all. Ooh. Okay. So, I mean, we could take this quite literally. Some of you guys are planning your marriage. We could just call it that. Some of you guys are planning it. Some of you guys are getting engaged. Some of you guys is just representing the fact that the person that you're dealing with right now is going to be somebody you marry in the future. That might scare you. Might overwhelm you a bit. But some of you guys, yeah. I'm really getting it. Some of you guys either just met this person. Being that I will give room for having met them because it's November already. Like, we're kind of halfway into it. You either just met this person or you're going to meet this person. But some of you guys, this is somebody who's been around for a while. But I don't think this is, okay. So this is somebody who's been around for a while if you don't get engaged, right? This is somebody who's been around for a while, but you guys haven't really started your relationship yet. But there seems to be a lot of potential. Again, that's for people who, like, have known their person for a while, but things haven't been working out or whatever, and now you're reconciling or whatever. I do want to say the reconciliation card did fall out while I was shuffling initially. So yeah, that reconciliation, again, lets me know somebody's coming back. This past life relationship, I've gotten this a lot. This is pretty self-explanatory, but it's also not. If you have some fire placements in your chart, I would really recommend going and check out the fire sign reading, because I think this was one of the cards I clarified in that reading, and it got interesting. Literally, we were talking about, like, the different kinds or situations that you guys have been in past lives, or that you're in this life, rather. You can go check that out. I wonder if I'll have to clarify that today. Anyway, back to the air signs, yeah? Yeah. If you guys just met somebody, there might have been a really, really strong connection that you didn't really understand or can explain. This noise, I'm telling you, the noise cutting me off, this is my 9th tip, y'all. I can't believe that. You guys might have cut off, oh, this is so interesting, I'm just talking to somebody about this. Something might have cut you guys off. You might not have had the chance to speak. Maybe there's been just blocks in the way that you guys haven't spoken for a while, and you finally do. I really get the sense that it's been a really long time since you've spoken to this person. Whether it's because they came from past life and this is your first time meeting him in this life. Okay. Or even if you've already known them, but it's been a while since you guys have spoken, you guys are going to get an opportunity to speak, right? I have this heart-to-heart conversations down here. You're going to get the opportunity to speak. But this whole cutoff theme is very, very strong. Your time being cut short has some type of link to y'all's story in past lives. Like, communication cut short is all I'm getting. I'm not going to go too deep into that right now when we clarify the card, because I'm over here getting lost in it. But yeah, that has, like, significance in terms of how your story went in the past. It's almost like you guys are getting another opportunity to correct it right now or make it go differently, whether symbolically or literally in the same way. But I think it's going to be successful this time. At least it's meant to be. Okay. There's also a lot of intuition you got to follow with this, guys. Okay. This could be the one in heart-to-heart conversations. Again, this engagement card, I mean, this could be the one card is echoing the engagement card. Like, this is the person. This is your person. Okay. Yeah. Okay. For some of you guys, whoa. Okay. For some of you guys, your relationship got short while you guys were engaged in a past life. And so the goal of this time is to, like, take it to marriage. There was a difference in, beliefs. Okay. There might have been a difference in beliefs or something. Something just, there was a lack of clarity and or the communication was cut short. Some of you guys may feel a strong connection to somebody that you think is your person. They're not. I feel like I got this in a general reading too. Maybe it's for Libra. Some of you guys feel a strong connection to them because there was a strong connection in a lifetime, but you're not, this isn't the one for y'all. But you feel like it because they were in the past life and now it's like, I don't know. You're going to figure that out down the line. But that's for a select handful of people, and I would direct those people to the general reading. We're not going to do that right now. Heart-to-heart conversations is pretty self-explanatory, guys. Some of you guys are going to have to talk. I think in this conversation, you're going to realize, if you haven't realized already, maybe you felt the connection. Maybe you've had a lot of intuitive hits and downloads and blah, 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 and signs and whatnot. But when you have the conversation, it's going to, like, click. Like, it's going to be a moment where you're like, whoa. Like, I wasn't expecting this to be as passionate of a conversation. Some of you guys are not ready for how somebody feels about you. And that's a good thing. I mean, I think it'll overwhelm you for a second, but some of you guys don't realize how much somebody really cares about you, and they might have never spoken about it before, but now they are, and it's just out of left field, okay? This religious factors, this is definitely not for everybody. Some of you guys just have very different beliefs. Okay. Some of you guys, okay, you guys do have different beliefs, right? But some of you guys are actually going to specifically have the issue of somebody who, like, wants to have kids out of wedlock, or, you know, out of wedlock, whatever. I don't really want to make it seem like I'm shaming that or anything. Somebody's going to be like, oh, I don't really care. I kind of want to have kids. I don't think about marriage. Somebody else is like, nah, I'm getting married first. And it's deeply rooted. Where are my words? Retrograde. It's deeply rooted in religious factors. For some of you guys, it's not necessarily, I wouldn't call it religious, but you just have different belief systems. Come on now. Belief systems. Some of your engagements got cut short in the past life because of religious differences. Whether that's in past life or not, in this life, whatever that block was in the past, in this life, the block could be religious beliefs and somebody battling them. Okay. This separation, I think, is just talking about people who are kind of estranged from this person, like you're not speaking to this person. This could be separation on a heart level too, like not talking. Some of you guys are really, really longing for someone, even though you can holy fuck, like what's going on? Some of you guys can contact this person or can talk to this person, and there's this really deep longing that you have, even if you are talking to them on some level, and you don't know why. Especially if you just met this person, you might be like, why am I feeling this, like, not desperate, but just this strong pull, like I can't get him out of my mind. I was over here minding my business yesterday. Today I can't. It's just, your heart is aching for this person, which is probably why this heart-to-heart conversation is really, really necessary. I'm telling you, some of you guys, especially people who just met this person, you're going to have some conversations, and it's going to feel like feelings from you don't even know where it came up. Like, it's going to be all this passion, and it's going to be like, why is this going so fast? Like, it's going to freak you out a little bit. Okay, y'all. Let's clarify. I can't believe that took 14 minutes almost. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna cleanse my hands. I need to make some more. What deck are we gonna use? Yeah, let's go with the OG. Alright, let's clarify. Look at these cards. Should not haven't even done nothing, y'all. What's good? This retrograde is trying it on this full moon. I do love all the love vibes with this, though. Some good vibes here. Again, if you're trying to get over somebody that you have this strong longing for, go to one of the general readings. I can't remember which one. I really can't. I'm pretty sure it's Libra. I might have mentioned an Aries too. I think that one was a little more intense, to be honest. But if you're having a problem getting past someone because you know there's a strong pull there, but you know they're not good for you, go to one of those. But I am confirming, some of you guys just need to know you're not crazy. And I get it. When you have that kind of connection to somebody and you know it's not good for you, and you're trying to figure out why all these things make sense, but it's not working. Like, you need to hear that. You need to know that you're not crazy, because you'll spend forever trying to prove to somebody that it's something. Everybody else just seeing toxic relationship. It still is toxic, but neither here nor there. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll say that again at the end, but you already know the vibes. We are going to clarify this road, man. This past life relationship road, I went down it, man. All right. Spirit, please clarify past life relationship for air signs. I could have sworn a card turned over. Yeah, okay. Spirit, please clarify past life relationship for air signs. Please clarify past life relationship for air signs. Please clarify past life relationship for air signs. That's probably why I'm so shaky. I need to eat. 2 more shuffles. Okay. Please clarify past life relationship for air signs / shuffle. Okay. Okay, y'all. So, I have 9 of Cups. I have the 9 of Swords. And I have the King of Swords. The bottom of the deck, I have the Tower. Under that, I have the Hierophant. Under that, I have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Some of you guys definitely had a religious difference. Either now you have one or okay. Some of you guys are dealing with somebody who's not religious at all or spiritual at all. And they're dealing with a lot. Okay, they're dealing with like their entire world kind of getting wrecked by signs. Like, they're experiencing signs, synchronicities, and downloads and hits and stuff like that they don't necessarily believe in. Whether they are, you know, just not of the religious belief that allows them to really embrace the idea that they're getting intuitive hits and downloads and stuff, or they're just not spiritual at all and they're getting hit with these downloads and stuff, is like throwing them off, right? I don't get this person is not open-minded to an extent. I just feel like they're very set in their ways. Like, they can accept you, but they're very set in their ways, and they're just getting like blown apart by this. Okay. Interesting. So, okay, some of y'all are in a relationship that's literally acting as a catalyst for a spiritual awakening for somebody. I mean, obviously off of what I just said, but like, some of you guys really need to be aware of that, because you might be guiding them on how to trust themselves more, and like you might have a really big role in opening them up spiritually. Yeah. Some people are having their beliefs wrecked right now. Oh my God. But they're very attracted to you. Okay, I'm looking over here. I'm still looking over here to an extent. These 2 9s, y'all. What we talk about? You know, just tell y'all this is my 9th attempt because of all the noise. Some of you guys need to shut up, because if you don't, you can be either spiritually attacked or you will be verbally attacked. Like, people will criticize it. I'm telling you, some of you guys who are having like really, really strong downloads to not tell people about this is because it's a past life relationship and this has come up before in a past life. It's like you told the wrong people and the wrong people caused problems. Yeah. You told the wrong people in the past and it caused an issue, man. I am trying to tell you, you need to shut up. Shut up. That doesn't mean there's no one you can trust. That just means you need to trust your intuition. Your intuition might be like razor sharp right now. Because, wow. Okay, some of you guys have razor sharp intuition right now because you need to do this right. And you need to figure out where your threats are before you just start telling people. Some of you guys, have, you're well known, or you have standing. Okay, this could be as simple as on social media you have a lot of followers. Enough to have a lot of haters in there somewhere, or a significant hater in there. Some of you guys, you have a really important part in your friend group. Like maybe, I don't want to make it seem like it's arrogant, but like you might be at the center of your friend group. Like you might really be everyone's rock kind of person. I don't know, but there's some type of exaltation to your role in life, whether it's just on a public stage or friend group or family or whatever. And it's making you more vulnerable, or it can make you more vulnerable if you're not discerning about who to tell and who not to tell. Again, like I said, I think there is somebody you can trust. There's definitely somebody you can trust in this. But there's somebody you can't. And if you don't follow your intuition and you just trust them because you're your best friend, or you trust them because that's your mom or whatever, it's your dad, whatever the case might be. I don't know why I even got mom. You're going to let the wrong people in before you take the necessary precautions to protect. Oh yeah, okay. I just picked up this Queen of Pentacles to look at it closer, and the Seven of Wands under there. You won't take the necessary precautions to protect what you have. Okay. Ooh. I'm telling you, somebody in the past messed this up, and it was intentional. And they got away with it. Like, it wasn't one person, it was multiple people. You guys have to be careful, okay? You guys have to be careful. If you're having a hard time with this, you guys need to focus on yourselves a little more. Some of you guys might be having problems focusing on yourself because you're focusing on them. You kind of have to like be able to take yourself out of it, especially if you're somebody who likes to talk it out with people. You need to like take yourself out of it. So if you have work to do, do it. If you need to meditate, haven't meditated in a while, but you're sitting there getting caught up on social media, getting caught up in the thoughts, whatever the case might be, take yourself out of it quick, because the longer that you sit in that energy, the more you're going to need to talk to somebody, and it might lead you to the wrong person. Also, the more that energy is feeding into this, it kind of brings things to a standstill. That's the best way I can say it. It'll bring things to a standstill, and somebody's going to pick up on it. Okay? Especially if you have somebody returning back to you, somebody's going to pick up on it. But this 9, it's just letting me know this is supposed to work, guys. This is supposed to pan out. It needs to pan out. I don't know why I feel so urgent. It needs to pan out this time. It needs to pan out this time. So you have to play it smart. Yeah. You have to play it smart. There are some ancestors like really telling you like, please shut up. Please shut up. Especially the situation doesn't look like it's like, I feel like this situation is like pretty vulnerable. I just put these cards, so I'm just gonna talk. I feel like the situation is very vulnerable to criticism. Okay. Like if you're like, I met this guy and we told each other we loved each other after like a week. you know, or we're going on vacation, I don't even know this guy. Like, if it's some, like, even if that doesn't happen, like, I just feel like something is vulnerable about this relationship. It's very, very vulnerable. Whether the situation looks iffy, like maybe they cheated and they came back and they're fixing things up. Maybe they weren't honest with you. Maybe they lied a lot. Maybe they were selfish. I mean, whatever. Maybe they're just somebody who was absolute trash, the kind of person you never talk to again, and they're back in your life. And they're supposed to be on some other stuff, and you're like, I really feel like they're on some other stuff, but you let somebody else tell it, they'll be like, you're about to get played again. Like, that kind of energy. You just can't let anybody else in that, okay? Yeah, let's clarify heart-to-heart conversations. I don't feel a need to clarify. This could be the one. I don't feel a need to clarify that. Oh, I prepped these cards, didn't I? Okay. Alright, y'all. Spirit. Please clarify heart-to-heart conversations for air signs. Please clarify heart-to-heart conversations for air signs. Please clarify heart-to-heart conversations for air signs. Supposed to clarify this, right? Like, you know, y'all got it. 2 more shuffles. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Whew. Okay. Shit. Okay. Shit. Okay. I have the King of Wands. I have the 2 of Pentacles reversed. I have the 2 of Swords. And I have, I know y'all can't even see that from here. This desktop here. Bottom of the deck, I have 7 of Pentacles. Underneath that, I have the 3 of Wands. Some of you guys definitely were dealing with a player. You definitely were dealing with a player. Who made, okay. Some of you guys are dealing with somebody who made a decision between you and somebody else and chose somebody else, and now they're coming back and they're like, that was the wrong thing to do. And not all of you are going to love it. And it's going to put you in defense mode. Okay, rightfully, I get that. Regardless, if this person is coming back, they came back because they made a decision to not deal with you, or they made a decision to deal with somebody else, to leave you in the cold. Whatever they did, they weren't, they didn't feel bad about doing you wrong. I won't say didn't feel bad. That's not the way to say it. But they did you wrong with somewhat of a clear conscience at the time because they felt justified, right? It was a conscious decision to ghost, or it was a conscious decision to not talk to you. It was a conscious decision, to go with somebody else, and they realized it was a bad decision. And now they're back trying to bring balance to the situation, and you're like, excuse me, I don't know where I got congested out of nowhere. You're sitting there kind of defensive, but now they're putting you in a space where you have to make a decision. And I feel like you feel a lot of pressure, but you're looking back over everything and you're like, is this really going where I want it to go? I think they have a very convincing argument. King of Wands, to me, somebody who can convince you about anything. Okay, like, they can talk you out your panties. I'm not going to do it. But I really feel like there's going to be an overwhelming amount of pressure at one point because the tables are going to turn so quickly that you're going to have to you're going to feel like you have to make a decision quickly. And to an extent you do, but reviewing everything might prove to be really, really overwhelming for you. I also think a lot of you guys have a lot more clarity about where you're headed. And because you have more clarity about where you're headed, and you're clear that this person like wasn't heading there now or before, and now they're heading there, it's just kind of push you in a space where you're going to have to fall back. Now, I don't think anything's wrong with falling back for a little bit. I don't want to say that, but I will say, if you go ghost for too long, it's going to cause more problems than not. A lot of you guys are fake stuck in not being able to make a decision. Like, some of you guys believe that it's a hard decision, when really I think the decision is pretty easy to make. It's more about you not feeling comfortable doing it because you don't know if this is a toxic situation. Even if this person's not coming back, if you just met this person, you might have been really intrigued by this person, and you guys might have felt an instant connection, but you're like debating it. Okay. Whoever this person is, I don't know why I'm getting like immature vibes. This is for people who have somebody coming back. They might have been immature before. Again, just trash, just mood toxic, okay? And they might come back as if they hotball their shit together. And some of them might, but I think a lot of them have just made the decision to do this, and they're very sure about that, and there's a lot of growth they have to come into. And so I just want you guys to be aware of that, because you might be able to sense something's off or something's not exactly what you want. It might be a level of maturity, but they're going to grow into it. So it's nothing to worry about. You just need to know their offer is genuine. You also need to know that it was not an easy decision to just chuck you, okay? Some of you guys might, like, in them saying, like, I choose you now and before I chose the wrong person, or, you know, again, that beliefs thing is coming up. Maybe they went, they ghosted you because they felt like their beliefs wouldn't allow them to interact with you, or you guys just were coming from two different places. Some of you guys is even distance. It's like they're coming back ashamed of that. And I don't necessarily get that they're hanging their head low, okay? Still King of Wands. Still got pride. But I think they're a lot more guilty and ashamed of what they did than you think. They feel a lot more guilty. Did I say that? Anyway, also, I don't think it was an easy decision for them. I think they just did, they did what they thought they had to do, guys. What that means for everybody is different, but they did what they thought they had to do. Whoa, okay. Past lives, people, this could be the same thing. In a past life, okay, that's that noise stuff coming up again. Past life, somebody might have gotten in their head. Okay, well, it could have been a religious thing, or it could have been people around them. I got this in fire signs too. Some of you guys need to watch that video, okay? Somebody might have literally come in between you guys, and it separated you. Like, you guys lost contact with each other because they went down a path they shouldn't have gone down, right? Okay, so that's why a lot of this passion is coming through, because in this life, some people, the reason why they're going through that spiritual awakening is because they're getting really strong hits about how stupid and wrong, like karmically wrong it is to not fix this. I cannot explain that any deeper. It's, wow. Some of these people have been in a lot of stress about this, guys. For the people who have somebody coming back, they messed up in the past. It was like such a deep trigger that it started this whole thing. They've had some really bizarre experiences. I'm going to tell you now. And I'm sure when you guys talk about it, you'll see what that's about. But I don't think they're going to talk about it initially. They might be, I feel like they're going to be pretty surface about, oh, yeah, well, I just came to the conclusion that, But, like, the more you talk to them, the more they'll tell you, like, oh, I had this crazy dream. Or, like, I had this crazy experience, or it was like when I stopped talking to you, everything started going downhill. Like they have some really powerful experiences behind this because the universe was not playing. Your guides were not playing. Your ancestors were not playing. Spirit was not playing with y'all. This had to be corrected this lifetime. That's why all these nines are coming up. It has to be done right. Okay. Even for the people who are just meeting somebody, they may not. Okay, that separation card down here. Some of you guys may be going through a period of separation right now, where you're not talking to them if you just met them, or in the future there might be a point where you guys don't talk for a while. But I really get that if you're not talking right now, they're like kind of like plagued with thoughts of you and they don't know why. It's this whole theme of I can't make the wrong decision. Like I have to do this. They don't know why they're so compelled, but now you know. So this is another reading too. There are some children that have to come through you guys. So okay, woo stuff. Some of those kids are supposed to come in. Their ancestors trying to reincarnate or whatever. Let's just say their souls exist. Okay, if you don't believe this stuff, but whatever, you're here. And they're like, they're the ones sending the signs. Because like this has to happen, right? So somebody's dragging their feet, like your kids are like, no. Like you might think it's just ancestors, like your grandma. Like it might be deeper than that. A couple ancestors back who were pressed to come and, you know, have another shot. Okay, that was fun. Now, do I need to clarify anything else? Oh gosh, 36 minutes. Do I need to clarify anything else, Spirit? Yeah, I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to, guys. Like, I think I need to do something beyond advice. I don't know what. Shuffle. Okay, I'm going to shuffle these cards. Nothing comes out in 4 shuffles. I'll let it go. Because I don't know what that feeling is I'm feeling right now. Flash shuffle. Oh, this is a lot of cards. Hold on. It's a lot of cards. Oh, that's a lot of cards. Okay. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world and release your ex. Time is coming to clear your energy. Some of you guys are going to have a really hard time opening up to this person. You're going to have a really hard time being vulnerable. But vulnerability is like absolutely imperative. I'm literally getting like, you won't get anywhere without vulnerability. Obviously, it's a relationship. But some of you guys may have thought that you could put it off for longer. No, it's like it needs to come in now. Some of you guys are scared of being intimate with them because of an ex. Just release your ex, quite self-explanatory there. You open yourself up to the wrong person. Again, this might be an ex for y'all. Wow, okay. Yeah, some of you guys, for the people who are coming back, like you have to kind of treat their old person, like who they were, as an ex. Because they're literally coming back way different. I'm trying to tell you, this past life stuff is really, really deep. All that shit I was talking about, them really changing out of nowhere, you leaving, triggering them, and them having to, you know, come back correct. Like, you literally have a whole different person on your hands. Like, they're about to move in a way they've never moved before. That's why you can't listen to people, because this doesn't happen very often. And for the person this is happening with, like, it's a really deep transformation that just transcends logic. So we can't talk logic. So you literally have to let go of who they were to you as if they were an ex, as if they were a completely different person. Because they're literally that different. That's a lot. That's why it was necessary for me to go into that whole maturity thing, because you might feel like, oh no, you're still the same. Like, you might have dressed up your words, you might feel a little more certain this time around, but I can see through it. No, they're still growing into that person that you prayed for, that you really, really want, but they are growing and they're actively doing so, and you're gonna help that process. But they're definitely not the person they were. They're definitely not on the levels that you really don't need them to be. Okay, they're not that anymore. Ooh, some of y'all really need to hear that. Again, if this is somebody new, they're not your ex. They're not your ex. I don't really get this, since some of you guys are like still pressed over an ex. Like, I don't really get like that kind of energy. I really just get the energy of like, no, I don't want to run stupid shit back, but it's not like, oh, that person still hurts me. Like, there's no healing to do from another relationship. It's more just dropping the mindset that you can't be intimate. Some of you guys have not been this intimate ever. Even if you've been intimate, listen, y'all. Even if you've been intimate with somebody before, like, you thought you knew intimacy. This is something else. This is something. Wow. Whew. I'm just playing with my cards. I got codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Like, yeah, okay, this is the kind of connection that will scare you, because you think you're going to become codependent, because you're going to be so in love with them. You're going to be so connected to them. No, it's just some higher shit going on. But, yeah. Some of you guys are scared of losing that ability to tell who you are. I feel like you might be able to do that. Some of you guys are really, really hard, because you know if you fall in love like that, it's wraps. Like, you're going to be codependent. That's what you think. It's going to be way healthier than that, and you're going to understand with this person that intimacy can be had without being so wrapped up that you don't know who the hell you are anymore. Yeah. So this is another reading too. I don't know if it's personal or general reading. I don't know. But some of you guys are going to get caught up for a while. And it's going to be like really wildly emotional, just some other stuff. And you're going to think that you're not grounded, or you're not, down to earth, or you're doing too much. Like, you're going to overthink it. Like, stay grounded, of course. Like, meditate, do things for yourself, blah, blah, blah. But if there's a period of time where you're literally just lost in this person, it's okay. You're still protected, okay? You guys are protected. Protected. Now I feel like I can move on. Yep. All right, y'all. Go love, air signs. Go love. All right. Oh, I already shuffled these. Whatever, we're here. We're going to get some advice, and then we're going to finish up, okay? I hope you guys have enjoyed this. This has been something. All those damn nines. Some of y'all might start seeing 999. Let me know, because that's not a number you just be seeing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 2 stood out in this reading. 9 stood out. 8s were standing out to me personally. And I feel the need to tell y'all that too. 2s, 8s, and 9s. Also 6s. Alright. And 4s. Well, goddamn. The whole number line. Sorry, that was a lot. But yeah, those numbers, okay? I wonder what the vibration of today is. So, what's the date today? The 12th? So, 11 plus 12, so 4. 13, 15, 16, that's 7. I ain't got nothing to do with those. This is a spiritual number, though. It's a number of completion. Well, at least. Yes, the Christians. On the 7th day, boy. Alright, I'm just shuffling. Let's go. Okay, y'all. Can I get advice? Spirit, can I get advice for air signs for November 2019? Advice for air signs, November 2019. Advice for air signs, November 2019. Yeah. last shuffle. Spirit, can I get advice for air signs? Okay. All right, so I have Move. This is the equivalent to the Chariot in the regular tarot deck. And Simply Love, which is equivalent to the Six of Cups. Look at that dad with who seems like his child. I'm telling you, y'all children is up there manning things, okay? Yeah, okay, this Move card is actually for the person who's pursuing. So if this is you who's pursuing or somebody's pursuing you, this is a call to action, especially for the ones that are coming back. Some of you guys are like scared to act, or you're overthinking it. Stop. If you feel that connection, just do it. You know, just follow your intuition. Don't overthink it. Because some of you guys will get caught up in overthinking it. A lot of you guys have been caught up in overthinking it. And I don't want to say the window's closing, but you're just going to create more problems. Like, it is closing in a sense, but it's like you're going to create more problems for yourself if you don't act now. Okay? Y'all need to act now. I'm telling you. Some fire signs should be watching this. I don't know why I keep feeling like that fire sign video is just really related. The Six of Cups. This is just... Yeah, this is reminding you that this connection is a lot deeper. Okay? Even if it's new for you guys and you just met somebody, it's really, really deep. And there's a lot of stuff going on here. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. Yeah, this is one of those, like, movies, y'all. Honestly, like, if you really feel a connection, if you really feel love, if you really feel passionate about this, you have to act on it. This is not going to fit the rules, the social media rules of dating, or, you know, you can't find this in a book. This is, like, the real thing. Very spiritual. And if you do anything but try to follow your intuition on this, like, you're messing up. Don't try to play games or try to do anything. Like, you literally need to be acting on intuition. And I feel like both of you guys aren't doing that yet. But it's like once you guys have that heart-to-heart conversation after you come together and have that moment where you're like, okay, this is what it is and this is what it isn't. It's like, oh, bless you. This is what it is and this is what it isn't. It's like you guys start doing the thing. Like, it takes that conversation to, like, ignite the fact that you guys are on something else entirely. And once you're there, it's wraps. It's wraps. I'm getting at this love is going to be impactful. It's going to impact people around you. It's going to have a huge impact on your life. It's going to push your life forward. If you feel like you've been stagnant, or you just want some things to change, like you're about to see some incredible things take form. I'm going to leave it there, y'all, because I'm going to get caught up in this because I think this is so beautiful. Anyway, thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you so much for trusting me. It means everything to me. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all those things. Give me your feedback. Let me know if this resonated with you, whether you're an air sign or not, if you're comfortable sharing your placements, all those things. I want to know, you know, how you guys are taking this, how you guys are receiving this, what you like, what you don't like, okay? Outside of that, I will see you guys soon. If you have some Scorpio placements, I have some bonus readings coming for you soon. So check out for those, okay? Love you guys. Bye. I just can't, this button. Okay. Bye, y'all.